Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening. I think I'm audible to all of you. Just let me know in the chat. Yeah, hello everyone. Good. Okay, I think guys I'm audible, and thanks for joining the session. So today we'll be discussing about the roadmap to become generative AI expert. Even I will also give you some learning resources, okay? So that if you are starting very new in this field, you can refer these are the learning resources and you can become expert in generative AI, okay? Because there are many people actually they asked I mean uh, some of the questions like, sir, I want to start my career with generative AI, so what are the things I have to learn? Okay, initially let's say I'm completely beginner, I don't know anything, okay? So that's why I thought let's create a roadmap video so that if you're starting very newly in this field, you can get the entire learning path, okay? And not only learning path, I will also show you the resources like from where you can refer the courses and content, okay? Each and everything I'll try to provide. Okay, so this is going to be a very important session, guys, for them, those who are starting first time, okay, with the generative AI. So this is going to help you a lot. Okay, so and even if you're looking for the exact path, actually how we can start the like generative AI and all, even some of the people have asked me like, sir, how you learn generative AI? Okay, let's say when I started learning, how I learned, even how let's say I try to understand each and every component of generative AI. Okay, what is my foundation and all, so each and everything I'll try to discuss in this video. So make sure you watch till the end, and please try to subscribe, please try to share, okay, so that I can get more motivation to create these kinds of content. And let me know, guys, the next roadmap what you want, whether it's ML ops, data science, okay, anything you can let me know. I'll try to create that particular roadmap video for you, okay? Yeah, so let me know, guys, I mean the next roadmap, I mean what you want, ML ops, data science, sorry, yes, data science, machine learning, deep learning, okay? So let me know if you need anything else. I'll try to provide that particular, let's say, roadmap. Yeah, good evening, actually. Good evening, Pradum. Yes. Okay, so today I'm going to discuss a roadmap to become generative AI expert. Okay, so this is going to be our first roadmap video in our channel. Okay, so Sachin is telling LLM ops. See, it is involved inside this. Roadmap only. LLM ops is nothing. It's not actually separate technology. Okay, it is available inside generative AI. It's just some of the tools and platform you have to use at the end. Okay, that's it. Okay, it's not a separate tech. If you're talking about ML ops, so it is a separate tech, because inside ML ops there are so many things are involved, right? But LLM ops wise, I think some certain tools are available, which we will be covering, okay? Through this generative AI course only, okay? Even I will also show you from where you can refer the content and all, everything I'll try to give you. Yes, so let's start with our session. Yeah, so guys, first of all, we'll give the high level walkthrough, like what are the things you have to learn if you want to. Let's start with generative AI. At the very first time, what should be your foundation knowledge and all, okay? So we get free Gen AI course from Iran if we log in through the email give to Google form. Sir, we get the free Gen AI course Iran if we log in through the email. See, free access I think we have already given, so it is not available right now. So if you want something right now, you have to purchase it, okay? Because free enrollment is already over. Got it? But if you already got the access, so you will be able to access all of the upcoming courses, okay? 1 year. Okay, so now you can see, guys. See, at the very first phase, you have to master the foundation, okay? Master the foundation. So now you can ask me what should be the duration. Let's say if I am starting with the foundational understanding, so like how many, let's say how many month I have to spend. Okay, let's say how many week I have to spend. So if you're a good learner means, let's say if you're consistent enough, let's say you are consistent. Let's say you have started something learning, and you are not actually, let's say, ignoring that particular, let's say, topic. You are continuously learning that one. So that time it will take 4 to 6 weeks, I think. Okay, 4 to 6 weeks you can at least cover all the foundation you need to start with the Gen AI. So in this foundation, you have something called foundational knowledge in AI and programming language. Okay. Yeah. So AI in programming language. I'll tell you what are the things you have to learn inside artificial intelligence and programming. Programming wise, I think most of the people already know, like we have to learn the Python nowadays. Yes or no, guys? Why Python? Because Python is having all kinds of, let's say, framework, all kinds of functionality nowadays. Okay, inside artificial intelligence, generative AI and all. That's why it is getting more popularity. Okay. Yeah. Now phase two, you have to start with something called machine learning. Okay, machine learning. Now, inside machine learning, your goal should be develop a strong understanding of the traditional machine learning technique. Okay, what is traditional machine learning technique? I think you know, statistical. Okay, statistical based machine learning. Okay, so I think many people already know about machine learning. We have learned, like, let's say, linear regression, logistic regression, exploited analysis, feature engineering. So there, what we use exactly, guys? We use stats, right? Statistics. So this is the main actually base inside our machine learning. Okay. Whenever you want to learn the machine learning, the first thing you have to learn the statistics. Okay, because inside machine learning, whatever analysis we are doing, everything we are using the statistical analysis. Okay, yeah. And why this machine learning technique is required? Because going forward, whenever you will run the deep learning, let's say deep learning, okay, that means neural network. So this machine learning concept will help you a lot, like how exactly your let's say artificial model works. Okay, because inside that we are having three kinds of learning, like we have supervised learning, we have unsupervised learning, we have reinforcement learning. Okay, so these are the learning we are having. Now if you don't know about this particular learning, then whenever you will start with the deep learning concept, definitely you will face the difficulty for sure, because you don't know how many learnings are involved. Okay, what is supervised learning, what is unsupervised learning, what is reinforcement learning. Okay, inside supervised learning, how we pass the data, what should be my level of the data. So all the foundation, okay, all the foundation knowledge will get inside the machine learning only. And once you know the machine learning, learning deep learning would be very much easy for you, because deep learning also use some machine learning, okay, concept. Okay, although you'll be learning neural network, artificial neural network, but at the end you need this particular foundation understanding. Okay, it is super important. Got it? Yeah, then we'll be starting with the generative AI at the phase 3. Again, you can ask me like how let's say how many a month it can take, or how many weeks it can take. At least 6 weeks if you can give continuously, you will be able to cover the machine learning as well. Okay, now you have something called generative AI. Okay, we'll be starting with the generative AI after that. Now here we'll be learning the basics of the generative AI, like the foundation of the generative AI. So inside that we have something called, let's say, generative models, LLM. Okay, introduction to generative AI, the application of the generative AI. Okay, different things we'll be learning. Then we'll be learning the text preprocessing, text embeddings. Okay, so these are the topic we have. Now we have something called advanced Gen AI. Then after learning, see, inside advanced Gen AI we have advanced kinds of, let's say, Gen AI concept. Let's say we have RAG application building, fine tuning. Okay, then we have a LangChain, Llama index, vector database. So different things we are having, even end-to-end project implementation. After that we'll be starting with the deployment and real world application implementation. Okay, then definitely after learning each and everything, what you will do, you will apply for the jobs. And to apply for the jobs, you need the good resume, you need interview preparation. Okay, and you also need to know how to apply for the job. So as of now, this is not required. Okay, I'm not actually talking about this one. First of all, we'll see the entire roadmap. What are the content we have to learn if I want to be a, let's say, generative AI engineer, and from where I have to start, and what are the, let's say, content I can follow, okay, to become a generative AI engineer. So this is what actually I'm going to discuss. Okay, now yeah, so guys, you can see this is the phase 1. Okay, because as of now I've given the high level walkthrough. Now let's discuss each and everything in detail. Now see, in the phase 1 I told you you should have good knowledge on the AI and programming language. Okay, now I told you you have to start with something called Python programming. Okay, and how let's say how long it will take. At least 2 weeks if you can give, let's say, 20 to 30 hours, you will be able to cover the Python programming, because nowadays there are so many contents are available, okay, over the Python. Now you can ask me, do I have any kinds of Python course or not? Definitely I have. Let me show you. So if you go to our platform Euron, okay, Euron.1, if you go to the courses, if you go to the free courses, see here I already created the complete Python. Okay, the complete basics to advanced, I think this one, yeah, the complete Python, okay, complete Python course I have created. It's a 16-hour course, guys. Okay, 16-hour course I've created. Now if you open this particular course, see inside that everything I have covered. Okay, everything I have covered you need to master about the Python programming. Like from the very basics itself, I have covered till the object-oriented programming, till advanced part. Even I have also showed like different kinds of project implementation, so that your understanding will be more clear. Like let's say we are learning the Python function, OP, file handling, exception handling. Now where to apply them exactly? Okay, so for this I have also created some mega project. So this course would be the best fit course for you. Okay, if you're not, let's say, referring any other courses, any other platform, definitely you can refer my courses. It is available in the Udemy platform and it is completely free. Okay, you don't need to pay for anything. Now whatever things I have mentioned, okay, inside my course curriculum, see everything it is also already mentioned here, like data type, variable, conditional statement, function, modules, library, object-oriented programming, file handling. Okay, now different libraries as well, numpy, pandas, matplotlib. Okay, so these are the thing you have to learn at the very first time to build your foundation, because without programming language you can't, okay, work with the generative AI. Not only generative AI, you can't work with the machine learning, deep learning, any other, let's say, domain. So programming language is required at the very first time. Okay, now what would be the outcome after learning the programming language? You should have the ability to write and debug the Python programs, okay, effectively. Let's say if I give you any kinds of program, you should have the ability to approach that particular problem statement. And if you're having any kinds of, let's say, bug and error, so you will be able to debug, because nowadays debugging code is very easy. You have ChatGPT, you have Cloudy, you have different website, right? So all the AI has came in the market right now. Even people are not going to the Stack Overflow nowadays. They are using the ChatGPT to solve different kinds of problem statement, yes or no. So that's how also try to utilize these at the technology. Okay, so if you are, let's say, having any error, so first of all try to search over that, try to get the solution, okay, and try to fix it. And if you're trying to fix that particular error, you will become a good program, because writing code is very easy. Everyone can write code, but when it comes to the debugging, the application, when it comes to the fixing the code, that time people will face the difficulty for sure. Okay, yes. Now second thing you have to start with some of the mathematical concept, because you will be starting with something called machine learning. But before starting the machine learning, what I told you guys, you need to understand some statistical analysis. Okay, but before statistical analysis, you also need to know some basics of mathematics, because whenever you will be learning the machine learning model, okay, so machine learning model is what? It's at then mathematical equation. And if you want to understand how this equation is working, you should have knowledge on linear algebra, probability, and little bit about the calculus. That means the differential calculus. At least you should know how to do the derivation and all. Okay, because there would be actually optimizer called SGD, stochastic gradient descent. Okay, so with the help of that you will be reach to the local minima, okay, sorry, global minima. Okay, like it will decrease the loss actually. So that's how your model will learn. And if you want to understand, okay, how this loss is decreasing and how it is going to the global minima, you have to understand this particular optimizer. And to understand the optimizer, you need a little bit understanding of the differential calculus. Okay, it is required. Then there are some more concept like vector is there, matrix is there, matrix operation is there. Okay, then you can see we have already learned these are the topic in our college days, yes or no guys? Maybe in your college days these are the mathematics were available, right? Eigenvectors and all, eigenvalues, eigenvectors. Then we have probabilities, distribution, okay, gradient optimization. So these are some basics mathematics we have already learned in our college days. Okay, in our college days or in our school days. So the same mathematics, at least just try to get some basics idea. It will give you the clear idea whenever you will be learning the ML algorithm, or let's say DL algorithm. Okay, everything you can relate, like how, let's say, vectors are working, how metrics are working, how calculus is working. Okay, because whenever we learn the mathematics, we don't know where to apply the mathematics. So this is where we apply the mathematics. Okay, and when you will learn these are the concept, and whenever you will be relating with the ML, that time you will get the interest. Okay, so here we can apply our real mathematics and we can solve very complex problem statement. Okay, yes. Now see, this is the in detail roadmap, guys. Okay, it's not about I'm giving the high level roadmap. So if you want to understand, if you want to, let's say, become expert, so that in that case actually you can follow. Okay, in that you can follow, these are the small step. Otherwise you can also ignore, and you can at least get some idea about the machine learning. Okay, and you can also work with the generative AI. It's completely fine. But if you want to learn everything in depth, so that time actually it is required. Got it? Okay, fine. Now phase 2, what you have to do, you have to start with the machine learning. Okay, as I already told you, because before starting with the deep learning or GNAI, you should have the knowledge on machine learning. And inside machine learning, I told you, you have supervised learning, unsupervised learning. So inside supervised learning, you have some algorithm like linear regression, logistic regression. Okay, inside unsupervised learning, you have unsupervised algorithm like clustering algorithm, k-means clustering, DV scan, okay, and so on. So these are the concept you have to learn. Okay, and after learning, now you can see what would be the outcome. Ability to build and evaluate basics machine learning model. Let's say if I give any kinds of problem statement, if I give any kinds of data set, at least you should have the ability. You can at least apply the EDA feature engineering, okay, on top of the data, and you can build one machine learning model. And after building it, at least you can evaluate that particular model on top of the test data. Okay, so this is what actually you have to do. Now once machine learning is covered, then you just start with the deep learning. Okay, inside deep learning, what we have, guys, we have three kinds of network. Okay, we have something called ANN, artificial neural network, we have something called CNN, convolutional neural network, and we have something called RNN, that means recurrent neural network. So this is what we learned to understand the neural network, like how neural network works, like how to, let's say, build the neural networks. Okay, so what is the neurons, how it is interconnected, how to give the input data x1 x2, and how to get the output, okay, y hat. So these are the concept we usually learn inside ANN. Okay, because this will give you the foundation understanding of the deep learning. Then once it is done, we will be starting with CNN, convolutional neural network. I think you have heard of computer vision, yes or no, guys? Inside computer vision, what we use something called image data. Okay, then we use something called video data. Okay, so these are the actually data we use inside computer vision. So you have learned, like, I think classification, object detection, image segmentation. So everything is involved inside CNN. And nowadays inside GNAI also, CNN is utilized. Okay, because why? Nowadays we have multi-model. Okay, multi-model means we can give the prompt and it can generate image. Even we can give the image input, it can give the caption. So it is also understanding the image, videos, these are the data. So we can say it is also utilizing our CNN network. Okay, it is creating the hybrid architecture. That means it is using the NLP architecture as well as the computer vision architecture, and with respect to that, it is creating the hybrid architecture and it is understanding each and everything. Okay, that's why it's super important to learn the CNN as well. Then you will be starting with something called RNN, that means recurrent neural network, and here your actual NLP concept will start. Okay, natural language processing. So here you'll be learning how to work with the text data, how to work with, let's say, different kinds of time series data. Okay, so here your actual fundamental understanding would be built up, okay, about the NLP, because GNAI is what? It's an advanced NLP only. Okay, GNAI is nothing but it's an advanced NLP only. That means inside our traditional NLP, what we used to perform, guys, I think remember we used to perform text classification, we used to perform, let's say, a text summarization. Okay, text summarization. Then we used to perform, let's say, language translation. Okay, then we used to do, let's say, name entity recognition. So all the tasks nowadays we can perform with the help of large language model also, yes or no. Only we just need to pass the prompt. Okay, based on the prompt, it will automatically do that particular job. So at the end, you are doing the NLP task only, but additionally you are adding some more advanced concept on top of it. Okay, this is called actually GNAI. They are creating the large language model, but previously we used something called LM, okay, called language model. Okay, now it is large language model because it is trained on massive amount of unstructured data. Okay, and it can solve almost all kinds of problem statement. Got it? So if you need the let's say detailed understanding of the GNAI, I will suggest, guys, okay, I will suggest try to first of all learn the NLP. Okay, so inside NLP you have RNN, that means recurrent neural network. You have something called GRU, the gated recurrent unique, and you have something called LSTM. Okay, that means long short term memory. Then after that you will start with something called encoder. Okay, encoder and decoder architecture. Okay, decoder architecture. Then start with attention mechanism. Okay, attention mechanism. Then start with transformer. Okay, transformer. And from the transformer, okay, your actual learning will start of the GNAI, because whatever model you can see, whatever large language model you can see, whether it's a GPT, whether it's a Falcon, whether it's a Gemini, okay, whatever model you can see, all the models are using transformer architecture only. Okay, at the base architecture. On top of that, they created some more layer. They created, they tweaked this architecture and they came up with a bigger architecture, which is called large language model, and it is available inside GNAI. Okay, so I hope, guys, it is making sense what I'm trying to say, right? Yeah. Now see, after that, he will be starting with our actual generative AI. So here, after learning these are the things, guys, what should be the your outcome? Yeah, capability to implement basics neural network at least. And whenever you are working in the deep learning, you should master some of the, let's say, framework called TensorFlow and PyTorch. Because going forward, whenever you will be working with GenAI also, you will be seeing these are the framework, okay? Because these are the root framework to implement neural network or, let's say, deep learning model and all, okay? Then we'll start with something called GenAI. Okay, we'll start with the GenAI now. And if you want to, like, let's say, learn this machine learning, data science and all, okay, like machine learning, deep learning, so you also have the course. So if you go to the courses over the Udemy platform, now if I show you the courses, guys, let me show you. Data science, yeah, full stack data science is there. Okay, so you can see inside full stack data science, you'll be learning about the machine learning, deep learning, okay, even generative AI also included. But as of now, I'll just try to suggest complete the machine learning and deep learning, and whatever mathematics you require, let's say linear algebra, probability, calculus, okay, and data pre-processing, feature engineering, everything will be covering in this particular course. Okay, if you're interested, you can check it out. Got it? Okay, now we'll be starting with the GenAI. Okay, GenAI basics. And GenAI basics, guys, what you have to cover, the basics of GenAI. Like, you have to learn about the what is GenAI, large language model, okay, different data application. Then if you want to, let's understand some GAN architecture, you can also understand like auto encoders, okay. Then if you want to understand the GANs, generator, discriminator, you can also understand diffusion model, okay. This is optional. If you want to understand these are the architecture, it's completely fine. Otherwise, you can start with the large language model directly, and you can learn some framework like LangChain, Llama Index, OpenAI, okay. With the help of that, you can start actually implementing GenAI application. Got it? Now, and inside actually basic GenAI, you will be also learning about, let's say, text pre-processing and text embedding, because at the end, whenever we are passing the data to my large language model, we can't pass the raw data. We have to pre-process the data, and we have to know actually different things, right? How to pre-process the data, how to remove the HTML tags, how to handle the emojis and all. And whenever I'm passing the raw data, my model won't be accepting because it's a mathematical equation only. So what I have to do, I have to convert to the vector representation, vectorization, okay. And how to perform the vectorization, we have a different embedding model. So these are the things we'll be learning inside basic GenAI, okay. Then once basic GenAI is covered, you will be starting with advanced GenAI. And inside advanced GenAI, guys, you have different kinds of things like advanced large language model. We'll be learning the fine tuning, RAG, okay. Then we'll be also learning the different project implementation, LangChain, Llama Index, vector database, okay. Then different kinds of LLM ops platform like Amazon Bedrock. Then you have something called, let's say, Google Vertex AI, LangSmith, LangSharp, okay, LangGraph. So these are the things you will be learning inside advanced GenAI, okay. Now you can ask me where I will get the advanced GenAI course, okay. So it is also available in the Udemy platform. So if I go to the courses, now if you want to start with let's say fundamentals of GenAI, so I will suggest this particular course. Let me show you. So if I go to the free courses, so here you can see, guys, we have complete GenAI series, okay. It's a 22 hours course. So if I open this particular course, see here you will see each and everything, like from introduction to GenAI, then data pre-processing, embedding, large language model, Hugging Face, OpenAI, mastering prompt engineering, vector database, LangChain, Llama Index, end-to-end project implementation. That means whatever things you need to understand GenAI, okay, the complete video are available, okay, inside this particular course. So this will give you the entire understanding of the GenAI. Now if you want to learn how we can build a professional level, okay, professional level actually LLM powered application, professional level, let's say generative AI application, that time what you can do, okay, that time we have another courses. Let me show you. So this is called actually GenAI Masters, okay. Now see, this is going to be a live course, and it is starting from 17th December 2024. Class timing would be Saturday and Sunday 2 p.m. IST to 4 p.m. IST. Now in this particular course, we'll be more focusing on the practical development of GenAI application, because there are many people, they know about GenAI. They can create actually, let's say, dummy application. But when it comes to the professional level application, like whenever I'm talking about professional level application, there are three kinds of architecture you have to follow, called level 1 architecture, level 2 architecture, and professional level 3 architecture, okay. So these three multi-architecture we have to learn, okay. And to implement this architecture, whatever component you need, let's say We have to learn retrieval augmented generation, different orchestration framework, LangChain. Now LangChain has also updated. They have came up with second generation of LangChain called LangChain expression language. Okay, Llama index. Then we have LangChain ecosystem. Inside that we have LangSmith, LangServe, LangGraph. Okay, then LLM ops. Okay, then we have multi-model GenAI application. Like we'll be also working with the images and videos. Then we have agents and multi-agents, because nowadays agents is super important concept. Then LLM level 1 application development, then level 2 application development, and our professional level 3 application development. After that, we'll be also learning how we can deploy these at the application in our cloud platform as a CI/CD and all. Okay, that means the complete professional level, that's a development we'll be learning in this particular course. But the previous course I was talking about, this free one, this one. So here actually it will give you the core understanding of the GNI. If you want to learn the theoretical understanding, okay, like how large language model works, what is Hugging Face, what is OpenAI, what is large language model, okay, so how to implement actually fine tuning and how to implement RAG based system. So each and everything you will be seeing here, but it's not a, let's say, professional way development. Okay, it's just a understanding way development. Let's say you want to learn, and whatever understanding you need, this course will provide. But when it comes to the professional level development, that time I'll suggest this particular course, because it is designed for the practical development only. Okay, because many people has this question like, what is the difference between that course and this course? So this is that is the foundation course. Okay, the previous course I showed you, that was the foundation course, and this is the practical implementation. Okay, yeah, now I think you got the idea. Okay, got it? Yes. Now at the end, what I will show you guys, I showed you, you have to learn the deployment and real world application development. Okay, that is what you have to also learn, because at the end, whenever you are going for any industry, you have to implement a product, and you have to know how to approach a problem statement, and how to develop a project. Okay, how to deploy them, each and everything you have to learn. Apart from that, in the model deployment, you have to learn some additional tools like AWS, Docker for containerization, Flask. Okay, if you want to create the front end, so at that time you can use Flask, Django. You can also use Fast API. Okay, then you can see real world project implementation, and that means if you complete the advanced GenAI, at the end you will be able to build let's say comprehensive advanced kinds of GenAI product. Okay, then once all the, let's say, topic you have learned, you are ready for everything. Let's say you know each and everything about GenAI right now. Now what you have to do, you have to prepare your resume, you have to prepare for the interview, and you have to know how we can apply for the jobs. Now many people has the questions are how to prepare the resume. Okay, what should be the resume template and all. For this I'll bring a dedicated session, no need to worry. I'll show you what is the resume format you can use, how you can mention our project to our resume. Okay, each and everything I'll try to discuss about. And to create the resume, you can use either Canva, you can use Overleaf, even you can also use Microsoft Word. Okay, and for interview preparation also, we have something for you. So we have the book section, guys. You can see in the Uran platform we have the book section. Now here you have different kinds of interview questions. Okay, interview question books. Let's say you are looking for interview questions. As of now, see, some of the interview questions are available, but we are still updating this particular book section. So all kinds of interview question will come, whether it's an ML, DL, GenAI. Okay, everything will come here. Now let's say you are looking for interview question, company wise interview question. Just try to open it up, and here you will see all the interview questions it is mentioned. Okay, you can see, okay, all the interview question it is mentioned. Okay, these are the frequently asking question in the interview, whether it's a SQL, whether it's a machine learning. Okay, everything's are available here. So you can refer this particular, it's a platform, if you're looking for any interview kinds of questions and all. Okay, and maybe in future I will also bring some let's say tutorial. We'll discuss some interview questions, like what are the question interviewer may ask. Okay, how we can reply them, each and everything we'll try to discuss. Okay, apart from that, you have also the soft copy note. Let's say you are looking for Git and GitHub handbook, you are looking for, let's say, DSA handbook. Okay, everything's are available. Okay, in this particular section you can see, okay, everything's are available, so you can explore. Okay, in the Uran platform you have everything right now. So nowhere talked about GenAI testing, how we can have the automated testing from prompt results. See, I think this is what actually newly introduced, but as of now, people are not using that one. Okay, testing like GenAI testing, actually it is not being used. Maybe they are introducing. Let me export, then I will also create a tutorial on top of it, like how we can test GenAI application. Okay, but you can evaluate that. Okay, evaluation it is involved. we can evaluate our application whether it is giving the correct prompt or not. Got it? Yeah. So once everything is complete, guys, then you can like practice for the mock interviews. If you want, you can also let me know. If you're interested, I can also conduct a mock interview for you so that you can give the interview and you can at least prepare yourself, okay, for the interview. Okay. Yes. So yes, guys, this is the entire roadmap. Okay, the roadmap I've given you. Even I've also shared all the learning resources with you. Okay, now if you're starting with the GNI very first time, you can follow this proper roadmap, and I believe that you'll be able to become a good generative AI engineer. Okay, fine. So whenever you are starting with something, try to follow a step of learning. Okay, if you're following the step of learning, it will help you a lot. And if you're going randomly, that time you will face the difficulty for sure. So step of learning is required, guys. Okay, great. And guys, I think you know we have also started a community series on our YouTube channel called MLOps Foundation. Even see all the, let's say, learning resources I told you, it is also available in my YouTube channel. So it is, let's say you want to learn the Python, so Python is there. Let's say you want to learn the GNI is there. Let's say you want to learn the MLOps, we're also starting with the MLOps. Okay, so let's say you want to learn the computer vision projects. Okay, so all kinds of playlist actually I'm trying to create here. Okay, so everything would be available in one platform only, guys. Okay, you don't need to go anywhere. And if you need anything else from my side, you can let me know. Definitely I'll try to create that particular content as well. Okay, and recently I started this MLOps Foundation series. So here I'm discussing about the MLOps. So maybe next session actually will be also discussing about some more topic about the MLOps and all. Okay, so please try to watch this particular video also if you are joining for the first time. So that's why I told you. Okay, MLOps we have also started. Yeah. Great. Now if you have any question, guys, you can let me know. Otherwise I think I can end the session, and the next let's say roadmap video, what you want, you can let me know, guys. The next roadmap. Okay, so thanks for joining, everyone. So next, I think roadmap I may come up with the MLOps. Okay, MLOps roadmap, because MLOps people are getting confused like from where we have to start and all. So maybe MLOps would be fine. Okay, great. So I think we are done, and now I think I can end the session. And please try to, uh, I mean, follow. Okay, all of the content I created, all of the playlist I started. So definitely it will give you more good understanding. Okay, and please try to support the channel, all of you. Okay, yeah. So with that, guys, thank you so much for joining the session. Bye everyone. Bye. Thank you.